And joining me now is Lynda Tran. She served as Director of Public Engagement and Senior Advisor to former U.S. Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg. Lynda, thank you for joining us. Walk us through what the investigation might look like right now at a federal level.
Absolutely. Great to be with you, Chanel. So right now that we've turned the switch over to the recovery side of things, what it really means is that the NTSB is in the driver's seat. And so what you'll see is DOT and the FAA move to support the NTSB's independent investigation in all the ways they can, whether that is helping to provide technology, looking into the digital trail with them, sharing communiques that occurred across the agency, things that the air traffic control tower was able to transmit to both aircraft, that sort of information, which will ultimately help the NTSB provide its recommendations, its assessment of what the causes were for this tragic collision and what it thinks the next step should be.
Lynda, I want to ask you about something that Aaron Navarro had just mentioned, that right now there is no Senate-confirmed head of the FAA. How may that impact the investigation?
Well, look, I think it's definitely important to have a confirmed member, a confirmed administrator for the Federal Aviation Administration in the seat, in large part because this is what helps to translate what the vision of the White House is to that agency. But it should be noted that there are extremely senior and capable career civil servants that are at the helm at the FAA right now. We do have a deputy administrator, as I understand it, who is going to be incoming, who was a former staffer at the FAA. And you have the head of the air traffic organization, who is a longtime both pilot as well as a policy expert, who is certainly going to be knee deep in all of this moving forward. So it's really just a testament to how important it is to have these federal career civil servants who, whether through any sort of a political transition, who are the institutional knowledge and understand what the appropriate standard operating procedures should be, who understand what the remedies could be moving forward.
I also want to mention the timing here. We're just over 20 minutes away from the airport reopening for air travel this morning. For people who may look at what happened overnight and be concerned about getting back on a plane, what are officials saying to them today?
I mean, look, I think it's entirely reasonable looking at this really horrific footage that we've seen breaking overnight for people to be concerned about whether their loved ones are safe as they're going in and out of this airport in particular. But what I can tell you is that, we have had literally billions of flights take off and land safely at National Airport during the time since the previous sort of crash occurred. And so they should be assured it is still very, very safe. It is the safest form of transportation there is.
Okay, Lynda, thank you.